next up, starting a little bit early on the schedule, next up, we have PRC-Saltillo. Kirk Behnke is going to talk about the AAC Learning Journey. Kirk, I'll give you a little heads up when the time is getting close, and it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. Just trying to share my screen. Hopefully you can see my screen now. Okay. First of all, let's think about, and David did a wonderful opportunity for you to get 5 courses of, professional development through ATIA. I would like to kind of introduce you to PRC-Saltillo, and we have our own course ways that you can get courses and professional learning through what we call AAC Learning Journey. But first, we want to kind of have you visualize your journey. I don't want you to kind of think about, okay, I really need to know more about, how to use a paperclip, right? That's not, that's not the best way. What we want to do is kind of like, what do I really want to learn? Like, how do I use the paperclip? Where do I use the paperclip? What should I do? So we have an array of devices and vocabularies that we provide through PRC-Saltillo. So I'd like you to look on the roadmap. To see the roadmap on the technology for communication, the AAC apps. We have vocabularies, we have MinSpeak Academy, we have LAMP trainings, we also have implementation. So these are going to be your guides to what we want to do next. So what do I want to learn? And what are some of the options that I have for learning? And I don't know why it's not working here. Here we go. Hopefully this will work now. Come on. So when we do a learning journey, I'm just taking a picture of my computer screen, and this is a visual of what you see when you go to aaclearningjourney.com. You'll see ways and catalogs of things that are categorized for you to gain access to the home screen and to different courses. So we have technology for communication, AAC apps, that we have a section on ASHA CEUs. We also have vocabulary, our MinSpeak Academy, again, and LAMP boards for life, etc. So we have 9 different categories that are there. The next thing that we want to do, and Heather alluded to this with the earlier presentation, is that we would love for you to actually have a PRC-Saltillo account. So this would be a single sign-on account that you can link to your AAC Learning Journey, your AAC Language Lab, your Realize Learning. All of our PRC-Saltillo accounts are linked together so that you can also have all of your ASHA information, your contact information, etc., all on the PRC-Saltillo account login. So when you log into that, that's when you'll see that. You log into it, and then that gives you access to e-learning. So we have those, in your pajamas at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, where you can gain access to e-learning, which is asynchronous online learning, where we have Articulate Rise courses available to you, and they're more interactive. It's not just, a recording of a webinar, although some things, we do have some videos that are there, but we do love to look at more interactive, engaging e-learning opportunities for you to have depending upon your needs that you're looking for with either technology for communication or apps or vocabulary. As part of for your journey, we also have instructor-led trainings, which is basically a synchronous type of learning where we can meet online and then also have availability of different types of learning for you as well. And so those are the instructor-led trainings, and they're done through a schedule. And then we also have video tutorials that you can have access to. And that's right now we're working on importing some of our existing video tutorials onto aaclearningjourney.com, but we also have our YouTube channels as well that we work at. So just to remind you is that we do provide ASHA credit, and we provide ASHA credit through only if you're able to join through the learning journey as well. So I'm going to stop this for a second, and I'm just going to give you a visual of what we do an actual visual of what we do in for Learning Journey. So here I am at my sign-in page. So I'm going to click on my PRC-Saltillo account. I'm going to sign in with my PRC-Saltillo account. And I'm clicking the button and nothing. Here we go. Okay. And so then I have my email address and my password, which is actually in my cache. That's already in here. I log in and then I'll see my catalog. So the nice thing about having a login ahead of time is that it's also a learning, it's basically a learning management system or LMS. And so we're able to then show you, and if you take one course, we're able to then automatically refer you to possibly another course. So if you were looking at the Accent device, you might want to know more about Empower, or you might want to know more about some new device features that are available within the Accent device itself. And because I'm online, it's taking me forever. Here we go. Okay, we also have a new FAQ. If you're new to AAC Learning Journey, you can view that FAQ. But here is what AAC Learning Journey looks like. And we have a video here that can kind of show you what your journey looks like. We also have my AAC Learning Journey. So since I did sign in, I have things that are instructor-led training that I signed up for. I have, full disclosure here, but I started like 12 of these courses, but I haven't finished them yet, only because I haven't had the time. And I also have 13 in progress here. So I also have different types of instructor-led training that appear here that I've signed up for, that I'm leading as an instructor. But then I go down here to my technology for communication, AAC apps, as I said before, vocabulary, and specifically MinSpeak Academy on MinSpeak in Unity. And then we also have LAMP approach. And then the other three here are implementation strategies, which is really something that you should probably, look at as well, because we have a ton of implementation strategies that are available not only on our AAC Language Lab, but also PRC-Saltillo sites, as well as our PrentRom site and our Saltillo site. We also have an AAC coaching corner. And let me just highlight this for you a little bit. Our coaching corner is more one-on-one and group training that are guided so that you can gain access to the group itself, the training itself. Sorry. So it's designed especially for parents and family members, and my video is not working. And so if you go into the AAC Coaching Corner, you can find out more about that. We also have implementation with our AAC Language Lab. So we have different activities that you could do specifically with some activities that are based on AAC Language Lab. We also have live training opportunities, and you'll see on a calendar option. So let's see if I'm looking for Tuesday the 2nd, I can click on that and I can see that there's a Northeast Summit and there's two opportunities here. I have AAC Pro Coaching Clinic. And so I have a clinic going on here, and you can basically just look at whatever you want to do for this. Let's go into technology for communication and let's view that particular catalog. So as we look at this catalog, we notice that, this is the technology, these are the devices that we want to look at. And so if we look at the Accent devices or the NovaChat devices or the VIA Pro devices, we also have our emulation of Empower, we have our emulation of Chat Editor, we have our access methods. So if we went into, let's say, access methods, then I can drill down into my e-learning or my live online classes that are available for me. So right now I have an e-learning, I have an access methods for touch chat, access method for dialogue AAC, an access method for NovaChat, and also an access method for Empower. And as you notice, these are all basically free. There's a lot of free opportunities there, but we do have some paid opportunities, some for fee opportunities as well for you. How are we doing with questions there, Heather?
So far, so good.
Okay, great. We're looking at AOTA CEUs. Right now, we don't have those available yet, but we are looking at those. Again, this is our AAC Learning Journey is about 1 year old right now. So we do have ASHA continuing education units. We're also looking at the possibility of doing IACET credits. But we also always have contact hours as well. ResNet is IACET credits. We're looking at that. But for ResNet, since I'm an ATP, I know that I can also take some of these courses for contact hours and submit those as well. Not a filter. Sorry. So the other thing that I also encourage people to do is under the search content in the platform. Let's say, for example, I was interested in, maybe I wanted to look at parent. Let's say if I wanted to just use the keyword of parent and, view any of the options that we have available that would include the word parent. It's not for audience, but let's say I have group coaching on Thursdays. I have building communication with aided language, building communication input. So I can see all the results here, and I can kind of do a little results on this. Sorry, you're looking at the administrative point of view here, but it's very similar as a participant. So you can look at some of these. These are some locked ones that I have available. They wouldn't be showing up to you because, again, I'm administrator. But let's look at LAMP at Home, a webinar for parents. So if I wanted to look at that, I can see that here's my time that I have. It's 10/21/23. This is where it is. It's a video conference. It's given by Amy Ritter about the course. I can look this up and it would give me the learning outcomes, my agenda, and then any additional information once I signed up for that course. I would get any handouts in this particular tab as well. The nice thing that we like about the learning management system here is that if you have other courses that may interest you, here's some other things about developing language with LAMP or effectively teaching AAC and beyond. I'm not exactly even sure what this one is, but beyond the therapy. So looking at, how we could maybe do some more effective teaching of AAC beyond that therapy session. Maybe it's in the classroom or at home, and maybe I need to, look at some of the sessions that are here within this course. So we have an online session in July, in September, and then also in November. So again, the first step we probably are going to ask you to do is just to make sure that you have a working sign in. So if you wanted to sign in, I think I already signed in here. Sorry. Oh, no, I didn't. So if I go into the sign in and I sign in with a PRC, I can sign in or create one. So if I sign in here, it's going to ask me to create an email and a password and a login, or I can create an account. Creating an account is fairly simple. We just click on the create account, and that will take us to our first, last email and a password and confirm our password. And this is where you can add in your ASHA continuing education units. Okay, I am done. Questions, comments, smart remarks?
We got all the questions in the chat window answered, but if there's others, feel free to enter those now.
Thank you, Kirk. I think folks can continue to throw some things in the chat or send them directly to Kirk or Heather. Thanks for that.